Hello and welcome to this week's edition of What the Howell is Going On. We got lots to talk about today. It's a crazy world out there right now. Terrifying, in fact. Sorry for the pun. Had to throw in the dad joke. I'm wearing my shark socks today, so why not? Hey, first of all, you know what? Sometimes when it feels like the worst time to do something is when it's actually the best time. So, thinking about the market, how it is right now, so much uncertainty. Bank of Canada doesn't know what to do with the interest rates anymore. We got all these tariff threats coming in. So maybe it's a great time to sell your property. Maybe it's a great time to buy a property. What I can tell you is that as long as you're buying and selling at the same market, you're generally safe. And my advice to most of my buyers and sellers, unless you're financially in very, very strong shape, best to sell your property first before buying one. It's usually the least risky way to do it. But like I said, if you're in a financially strong position, you're safe. But just, take care out there. Don't make emotional decisions. Make calculated decisions. The market is actually pretty stable from a pricing standpoint, surprisingly. However, we are seeing some very strong examples of heavy discounts, and we are seeing a lot of properties sitting on the market for longer than we would expect. I think right now the key when you're selling a property is to keep an open mind. Price it aggressively. Really do your homework, work with your realtor, do your homework, understand the market value range, and be open-minded to a good, solid buyer. A buyer that's definitely going to close on the transaction. So it's not all about the numbers. It's also about security and making sure things close. And when it comes to buying a property, right now we've got the opportunity to negotiate hard, to get some good discounts on purchases, incorporate needed conditions on properties, condition on home sale even is possible sometimes right now. A lot of sellers still shy away from that, and especially in this market. However, it is possible. But generally speaking, condition on inspection, condition on finance, on condo properties, status certificate review is a must. So these types of things to keep in mind. What is happening on the demand side of the business? Well, let's take a look at the RE/MAX, Escarpment, RE/MAX, Niagara appointment center data. Some very interesting things here. So based on last week's data, there's only been 4 Fridays from 2019 to 2025 that had more than 600 appointments. That happened in 2021, April 9th, 2022, March 25th, 2023, May 12th, and 2025, March 21st. So last week we broke the 600 mark for Friday. And that's less than one time per year on average. So it's not normal market behavior. It's a response to market urgency. We've had 4 consecutive weeks of positive growth in appointments as well, which has never occurred before. So we're seeing this surgence of buyer demand kicking in right now, and it's very interesting. It's happening in many different areas. And I think it's really going to be interesting to see what happens on April 2nd with all these tariffs and with what the U.S. is up to. Donald Trump in particular. So let's see what happens, but remain calm and carry on. If you need to make changes, make changes. And like I said, just make sure you're buying and selling in the same market. If you're waiting, if you're selling your property and then you're going to wait like a year to purchase something because you think the market's going down, that's a speculative decision. It's dangerous. Anytime you're speculating, it's dangerous. What's safe is a long-term thought process and making sure that your finances are in good order and that you're very safe and secure. So what is happening in our specific Burlington, Hamilton, and Oakville markets? Let's take a look here. To start with, we've got Burlington with 521 active listings. The number of listings keeps climbing. There's lots of inventory on the market. Been 142 sales in the past 30 days, and we've got about 3.5 months worth of supply. So we're still sitting in buyer's market territory, very much so in Burlington. Properties that are getting sold are selling typically within 3 to 4 weeks, but there's also the average cumulative days on market. So if you take into account cancels and relists and things like that, the average is actually 72 days on market. So if you price your property properly and you think about being open-minded to negotiations, we're seeing properties getting sold in 3 to 4 weeks. In the Hamilton area, we've got 1,837 active listings. Listings keep increasing. 4.3 months worth of supply. And we've got, again, a buyer's market condition, 40% absorption. Similar scenario to Burlington. The cumulative days on market, very high, 70 days on average. But we're also seeing, in terms of properties that are getting sold, 23 median days, 39 average. So again, 3 to 5 weeks in Hamilton for successful transactions. In the Oakville area, 329 active listings. Again, more listings, increasing. And we've got 53 sales in the past month, over 6 months worth of supply in Oakville. So strong buyer's market there. 22% is the solds versus new listings for the past 30 days. So very strong buyer's market there. For successful sales, 24 median days on market, average 30. So again, 3 to 4 weeks for the properties that are getting sold, but we are seeing a lot of properties sitting as well. And as a result, we've got an average cumulative days on market sitting at 72. It seems that about 3% off is typically what's happening for the successful trades. Now, keep in mind that information is based on, if there's been price reductions, cancels, and relists, that 3% is on that most recent price. So that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions about this or anything else real estate, please reach out. Always love to hear from you.